Alright, Papa. Kamusta? This is an off-meta top 10 that has been heavily tested and studied. Trust. So no metas and off-metas, just Braganjas. But just in case you don't know, the meta SMGs for like 10 seasons in a row are the Fennec Konghei Fatoy, the very flexible Switchblade, and the very balanced One Burst CX9. And the somewhat metas, because people are actually using them, are the extremely amazing QQ9, no pun intended, the mini LMG Bison, the Sibr, a slight more mobile Fennec, which is the Mac 10, and of course the underrated PDW. That's already like 8 SMGs in less than 1 minuto, Papa. And we are just getting started. So you better make sure to like and subscribe. Been a while since I had 500 likes, no? To start off my top 10 off-meta SMGs, at number 10, it's not gonna be your mama, it's not gonna be your papa, it's the Lapa. The Lapa was always a good option as a sub, and I guarantee it is a buff away from becoming meta. This SMG is near perfection, good speed, good TTK up close and far. You could never go wrong with the Lapa, Papa. I just don't see anyone using this one, Papa. It's one of those hybrid SMGs that can move fast and beam a guy across the map. Not to mention the HD40 hipfire is absolutely insane. It is just absolutely a rush machine. This was a meta a year back. Sadly, people just forgot about it, man. But it is still a very viable option. Now we move on to one of my El Favorito SMG and one of the fastest SMGs in the game, the AKS. The AKS is basically the GKS on fucking cocaine. It both has zero recoil, but this one moves 100 miles per hour, bruh. The TTK at range is pretty bad, but regardless, the strafe speed is arguably the fastest in the game, Papa. You'll move like you're in some seizure, like. At lucky number 7, it's not the PP, but it sounds like a fish. It is the pip. Arguably the same concept with the AKS, but way faster in terms of sprinting. The reason it's better is because it has an incredibly accurate hipfire, which is actually absolutely a must-have for aggressive players. This gun works best with a certain playstyle. It works with a camping playstyle for sure, but I don't promote bitches on this channel, no. Now for a 6, we got 2 burst SMGs, which are slightly better than the other in a certain aspect. At first, it's the KSP, which has a very consistent burst even at immaculate ranges. It is a very fun gun to use, not to mention it is quite competitive if used right. Now the Tech 9 is just one hell of a gun, bruh. It is a faster version of the KSP, yes, but with better TTK up close. Range-wise, some of you may struggle to use it, but I guarantee it is incredibly busted. This one deserves to be on the medal list, bruh. It's that good. Well, so are the next ones. How am I supposed to make this video 8 minutes, Jesus? Okay, how about a little quiz? Which animal has the biggest dick? Now for the best SMG in terms of range, I mean it should be an AR at this point, bruh. The Razorback was the #1 SMG not too many seasons ago. It got tweaked just for a bit, and just like that, people just stopped using it, man. Regardless, it still stands as one of the best SMGs in the game. It's not advisable for rushing, but it could potentially still work regardless. But still, what makes this gun stand out is the range, so I recommend getting used to the recoil before giving your opinions on this one. Now moving on to the hidden gems. At number 4, we got the 80 round Papa Muchacho Biscorado, the Cordite. The only problem with the Cordite is the immense hit flinch. Despite the toughness perk, however, it is still hands down one of the most versatile SMGs in the game. This gun has zero cons in terms of engagement. Use it like an AR, use it like an SMG, no problemo. It's like the prime CBR but with more hit flinch. 8 round mag, accurate hipfire, easy to control recoil. It's just a piece of its own, Papa. Now for number 3, it is a slightly slower Cordite, but it is much easier to use. That's why it's higher. It's the ODS9. The ODS9 is like a stiffer version of the Cordite and a slower version of the Switchblade. However, it is successful at any range for the SMG and it is absolutely consistent. No 80-round bragancia, no movement aficionado, just point and fucking shoot. That's simple. But for number 2, it's both of them combined. It's the agrrr. First and foremost, no signature attachments needed, trust me bro. I asked, it's like if Prime CBR had a twin with better iron sights, it will be this piece of shit. I don't know why anyone's spamming this, but it is incredibly bug. Sometimes you'll feel like you're using amp even though you're using another perk. Yep, it's like you're using 2 perks in one gun. And add how just crazy it goes. Range, speed, everything man, it's just perfect. I actually recommend the last 3 guns than some of the somewhat used metas. It's that good. And of course at number 1, I only saw a handful of individuals using this and they suck. Actual. The MP7 is just a straight up demon. I even saw a Chinese pro using this in their tourneys for some reason. But what makes the QXR special is how flexible the gun can be at the right times, bruh. It is not one-sided, it is straight up a beamer. It's giving me fed up vibes for some reason. If you hit those shots, ladies and gents, you are in for a show.